Normally I make things that everybody else loves, but here, finally, I'm making one of my absolute favorites, steak tartare. The only thing I'm having a little fun with is instead of adding capers to my steak tartare, I decided on making crispy capers. I actually mix capers with flour and cornstarch, 50% of each. My favorite to fry is either peanut or safflower oil. So I have it set to about 350 degrees. And I'm just gonna let them go. So let's work on the steak tartare. Now, for steak tartare, you just want the best quality steak that you can buy. So go to the absolute best market. Believe it or not, it doesn't really matter what cut you're using, as long as it has a little bit of marbleization. Here I have in New York, people use brisket. You can really kind of use what you like. I personally like a little bit more of marbling in my tartare. So here I'm cutting thin strips. Make sure the cutting board is incredibly clean. Wash it really, really well before you get started, because this is raw. As well as your knives. They have to be clean and sharp. Cut it into small diced pieces, and I always make sure that everything is very cold. The steak is very, very cold, and I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna set it in the cooler before I serve it. Okay, so to this bowl of beautiful meat, I'm going to add gherkin pickles, 1 egg yolk, some Dijon mustard, not too much, some parsley, freshly chopped parsley, a little bit of brandy, the tiniest bit of Worcestershire, your favorite hot sauce, we all have our favorites, and the tiniest bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. I'm using kosher salt for mine. Mix it all together. Okay, you serve your tartare on a nice platter. To me, this is good for about 2 people. I like a lot of tartare, but you could probably serve about 4 people. Take your capers. They're nice and golden, and they're so beautifully crispy. And this is just a really beautiful and fun crispy garnish. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna nibble. Mmm, delicious.